Round 2 of the Brian Green Property Group New Zealand Rally Championship is based in the city of Timaru in the South Canterbury province. With a rich history in motorsport, the area boasts a variety of spectacular roads from tough forest in the north to super fast gravel roads in the south. In today's show, we meet Timaru policeman Darren Galbraith taking time off to patrol the stages in his Ford Fiesta. We meet one of the biggest teams in New Zealand rally sport, and just how good are our commentators on a rally sim?
Round 1 at Otago saw a sensational rookie performance by young driver Jack Stokes, who has taken the reins of brother Robbie's AP4 Fiesta. Stokes Jr. held the rally lead over the first 5 stages before falling back just 10 seconds to Ben Hunt by the day's end. Hunt had traded second and third position with Robbie Stokes, both driving Skoda Rally 2 cars. Robbie happy with his progress in the new car. On day 2, Jack Stokes got within 2 seconds of Hunt before stopping in Berwick Forest with a whole radiator. But Robbie Stokes pushed hard in the forest to take the lead by 10 seconds over Hunt. At the start of the final stage, the legendary Curry Bush, Hunt had closed to within a tenth of a second. In the end, it came down to a slow gear change in the stage by Stokes. And Hunt took the opening round honours. Dean Bewis took out double honours in the historic class, winning that and heading home former WRC drivers Hayden Padden and Chris Meek to be crowned the Otago Classic Rally Champion. So Ben Hunt leads the points after round 1 from Robbie Stokes. Fantastic return to Nzrc by Josh Marston in third, tied with Jack Hawkswood. Emma Gilmore fourth with 20 points, with Dean Bewis leading the two-wheel drive and historics. Bryn Jones just behind and heading Cat 2. Dave Strong leading Cat 3, but Jack Stokes coming away with only 3 points despite winning 4 stages.
The South Canterbury Hydraulics Rally South Canterbury would start with a tough run through Kakahu Forest, finishing on a steep downhill cleared area, then 2 public road stages, narrow but fast, before the service at Cave. Then the route headed south, below Timaru, where the stages are wider but super fast. The power stage at Mongati Stage 4, service in Temuka, then back to the forest in a repeat of Stage 1 before a blast around Levels Raceway. Timaru has been home to motor racing champions for decades, including New Zealand rally champion Chris West. So growing up here, it was no surprise that Darren Galbraith would take to racing on the gravel.
My father used to co-drive and did the odd hill climb here and there in a friend's Datsun 1200 back in the day, and we used to go out and watch rallies, middle of the night, bonfires going, and when we were just young kids, we'd watch the rally every year, and I bought my first car in '96, I think it was, with a student loan from the Polytech. did the local rally that year for the first time, so yeah, started in a Datsun 1200 and just, yeah, still going. I had a Mazda 3D3 and had a pretty sizable accident here actually down Backline Road in 2000, so that car was destroyed. So I think 2013 bought the Evo 6, the ex-Deborah Kibble car, so then we entered Cat 5, so first time doing National Championship. On from there, we bought an Evo 8, which was an ex-Brett Martin car. It was one of the first Evo 8s in the country, so the car's still alive. But yeah, we did National Championship Cat 1 in that, 2017, 2018. Not one of my finer moments. Yeah, famous corner, Joe's corner.
Have a crest, 200.
Joe happened to be standing on the corner, and the first thing I hear when I'm standing on the side of the road is, I guess it's called Galbraith's Corner now. I bought the car 3 years ago. Funny story about how I came to buy it. It was at the Whangarei Rally over a few beers, talking to Dylan Thompson, who had it for sale on behalf of Cam McLean. Purchased that. It's an XM Sport Fiesta. It's actually the ex-Kate Barry scholarship car, and very well-built cars and relatively cheap in the scheme of things to run and own these days. I've gone sort of full circle. I started in a rear-wheel drive, then went to four-wheel drive, and now I'm in front-wheel drive. If I were to do it again, I would probably starting a front-wheel drive. It teaches you some great skills. It's not overly different to running an Evo, the way you drive them. Once you get them up to speed, you do drive them sort of like a four-wheel drive car, which gives you that skill. If you want to go fast and get to, high places, then front-wheel drive, I think, teaches you some really good skills.
Darren's one of 3 drivers entered in the Rally Challenge two-wheel drive class and wasted no time in taking the class lead on stage 1. Thomas Paul slipped off the road on stage 1 and lost 2 minutes as he recovered.
Just a stupid wee mistake and pinched a brake just on a slow corner. We just got stuck, nosed off, and Bridget had to hop out and push, and luckily we were stopped where Hayden Graves and Jack Stokes were, and one of them gave us a hand as well, because just wasn't even off the road, just stuck in the mud.
So Ian Warren in the Pulsar moved into second place. Galbraith's Fiesta was purpose-built by M Sport in the UK and served future champions Ben Hunt and David Holder in their formative years. But it was hard work for him as the power steering had failed. The cars of Ian Warren and Thomas Paul are Kiwi-built with more power but less sophisticated chassis. On the southern stages, Thomas Paul made the most of his powerful Honda engine to be fastest. Long straights on stage 4 and the Honda is pinned at top revs. Galbraith just 1.8 seconds slower on the stage but still in the lead. Ian Warren just 9 seconds behind but lucky to get out of this on stage 5. Paul was fastest over the final 3 stages, including a clean run through Kākahu Forest, but that time lost on stage 1 was too much to make up. Warren was able to keep second place with a margin of 44 seconds on his first time using pace notes. And Galbraith claiming a home win in the class, with the next round at Canterbury sure to provide another close battle.
Seven entries on the Rally Challenge four-wheel drive, including 3 Subaru H6s. Caleb McDonald in the Evo 6 was fastest through the forest, but only a narrow margin between him and Gavin Feast. But on stage 2, Feast went wide on a corner, got stuck and lost 10 minutes, ending his chances for the day. Ben Hubin in third on stage 1, the leading H6, which is a Subaru running the 3-litre 6-cylinder engine without a turbo. This was Hubin's first drive in this car. He was flying home on Saturday night to get to Whangarei in time to run his Pro Drive WRX at the Ruarangi Road Sprint. Full commitment to a motorsport weekend. But by stage 2 it was Josh Keeley in second in his H6. And Kevin Laird in third with Hubin now back in fourth. Brian Green held fifth in the Mitsubishi Evo 9, the 78-year-old admitting that the forest stage was tough work. Tough too for Terry Taylor, who had a last-minute co-driver change the day before the rally, but survived the treacherous conditions.
Yeah, really just focusing on today and setting some good stage times and getting comfortable in the car again, and then once we get through today, we'll look forward to what's to come.
But it was 23-year-old Josh Keeley who held second and showed maturity to stay ahead of the other H6 Subarus throughout the day.
It's been good. It's my first time doing this rally, so it's good to get a good mix of events and locations and roads. So, yeah, enjoying it so far and looking forward to the rest of it.
McDonald was fastest through stage 4, the power stage, and you can see just how fast these stages are.
Crest slight left.
Josh Keeley holding second place through the afternoon stages, but only by 45 seconds, so any slight mistake could see that disappear. And the gap between Kevin Laird here in third and Brian Green in fifth, just 36 seconds. Ben Hubin in fourth between these two, but his gap to Brian Green was narrowing. On stage 5, Brian Green was faster than both Laird and Hubin. In fact, this has been one of his best performances in recent seasons, showing that age is no barrier for this legend of our sport. And Terry Taylor finishing 6th, staying ahead of Gavin Feast, who had an eventful day, but at least got to the finish to take the final points. Final forestry stage was tough, but all the Rally Challenge cars made it through to the finish with some relief.
Into 5 right minus long. Into 4 left plus, don't go wide.
I think it was almost slipperier this time around than it was this morning. So, yeah, a bit of a white knuckle ride through there. Good fun, but pleased to be out and heading back to levels to try and do the last stage. So we're all in one piece, so had a good day. It's been bloody fun.
Another strong result for Caleb McDonald. Second for Josh Keeley in the H6, Kevin Laird and Ben Hubin under 10 seconds apart, and Brian Green rounding out the top 5. Next up, we find out just what it takes to run a multi-car team in the Brian Green Property Group New Zealand Rally Championship.